Hey guys, this is SL Bushwhacker 66. Here with another review on another gun, the first generation Invert Mini, not the second gen, the V1 Invert Mini. When these guns first came out, they had a bunch of problems. A couple of my friends who've got these, were a couple of the first people that got them when they first came out. They had a ton of problems. They never really worked right, and pretty much Invert fixed all the problems when they came out with the second generation Mini. But pretty much what Invert was trying to do with the Mini is create a super compact, super light gun for pretty much the tournament player. And they have accomplished that. And this gun is super compact. As you see, it's pretty much as big as a hand. It is very, very small. And is very light, weighing in at only 1.99 pounds, and that is with the gun, the 9-volt, and the stock barrel. So it's very, very light. It also has no external hoses whatsoever. As you see, there's no macro line on here. It's all internal, and it was one of the first guns to have that feature, the internal hose feature, just like the Lux, just like the new Impulse that should be coming out soon. The valve flow technology that Invert has incorporated into this gun pretty much eliminates the shot drop off, which is a good feature. The board is actually a very nice board, a lot better than the Ions. As you see, it uses an LED display, which is a series of blinking lights, as you see, right on the foregrip. Can't really call it a regulator. I don't know if you can see it. Flashing green and red light. You turn the trigger on and off with you turn the eyes on and off of the trigger, and it's a pretty straightforward board. It has the modes are NXL, PSP, NPPL, and Millennium. Can reach up to 20 BPS, which is very great for a first generation Mini, because these guns pretty much run for around $250 now. If you want to get a really nice one, pretty much brand new, they run for around $250. You can get all those great modes, very light, super compact gun for that price. This is also a lower pressure gun. It has it's called a magnetic trigger. Very walkable, very, very loose trigger though. If you're not a fan of loose triggers, if you more like that crisp, smooth pull, this is not really the gun. It has a lot of side-to-side wobble. It's very, very loose. It is adjustable though, so you can adjust it accordingly, but it will always be somewhat loose, and it's very walkable though. If you have huge hands, that is also the problem with this gun. If you have large hands, I mean my hands pretty much fit perfectly, but I mean some people I've seen who have very large hands are holding it in awkward ways because the gun is so small. I've seen people holding it like this, like this, like this. I've seen them holding it all different ways because this gun is just so small that the people have to figure out ways to hold it. It has a bolt-out back design, as you see, bolt-out back design, where you can easily reach the internals and whatnot. The eyes and ball deton seem pretty good. They work well. It comes stock with a clamping feed neck, which is wonderful. It's a great clamping feed neck, and it will work on any hopper you can possibly imagine. It is also adjustable. And that's pretty much it for the Invert Mini. Some upgrades and some downs and upgrades I would say about this gun. There are many downs about this gun. I mean, if you get one that works well, like this one, I have a video of this gun shooting, then great, these guns work perfectly. But also you could get a first generation Mini that has a ton of problems, and that could be pretty bad. So that's one of the downsides. Also another downside, which isn't too big of a deal, but the logos on the gun seem to peel off sometimes. As you see, the one on the foregrip kind of peeled off there, and it doesn't affect the performance of the gun in any way. It just, for the first couple of days while using it, it creates a big sticky area that could get annoying while using the gun. And my last complaint pretty much is that the stock barrel, this is not the stock barrel, this is a Bob Long Mark barrel, one piece, but the stock barrel pretty much sucks. It is a single piece, I believe it's a 12-inch, lacks porting, and pretty much makes the gun very loud. I mean, the Mini is a loud gun, I'm not going to lie. but the stock barrel just pretty much makes it even louder, and you can hear it all the way from across the field. That is another issue with the minis. They have the tendency to be very loud. Otherwise, it's a great gun for around $250. Comes very well equipped. Very walkable trigger. Great tournament gun for for a decent price. Has all the modes you could ask for, and they work great if you get one that works. But I must warn you, if you're getting a first generation mini like this one, sometimes they do not work. Either you get one that works great or you get one that works horrible. That's the thing with the minis. Otherwise, it's a great gun. I have no complaints about it, or no major complaints about it. I would recommend them for pretty much any, whether you're using as a backup or if you're just a budget baller and you want a great gun for the price. Look no farther than the mini. Thanks for watching.